Hi Ram.
Hey Dharshan, hi. How are you doing?
Very well. How are you doing? Happy
Good.
International Privacy Day.
Thank you. Same to you as well. So, just wanted to get a couple of words from you, giving an importance to the audience and also those who are listening in. How it would be beneficial for them to know to protect their sensitive data, the PI information, or it could be the personal information that they use on a day-to-day basis. So, just wanted to get a couple of words from you and also those who are tuning in. To get a feel of the situation, why we are celebrating this day, and how it would be important for them to understand their rights for the upcoming DPDP as well.
So first of all, this is privacy is becoming an important construct globally, and specifically for SISA as one of the leaders in cybersecurity or data privacy for the payment ecosystem. One of the key things that we believe is that it's an important dimension to entire approach that we take to protecting the payment ecosystem. Privacy as an additional element of consideration now brings in a new perspective to the way we need to come through. Because with every transaction, every payment, digital payment that we do, if you add the privacy element to it, then it becomes very more nuanced.
Yeah.
Lot of solutions today, even banks, financial institutions, today assume that a lot of data can be used for multiple other purposes, including cross-selling, upselling.
Right.
We've seen that in stores that we go by when you actually make a transaction. But with data privacy now being an important construct, it adds a new dimension, and that dimension has to be kept very carefully while we do that. And that's one of the reasons privacy by design becomes extremely critical as we move forward in this journey.
So yeah. So that being said, I mean, now with a lot of customers who are new to this concept of DPDP and data privacy, a lot of these consumers who go into retail stores or even for that e-commerce platforms, they just hand in their personal information. If their data is breached, they start getting spam calls, spam messages, which could also lead to spear phishing attacks. And these intruders or malicious users might try to impersonate them and do data fraud or any fraudulent activities using their name. So how do we, as SISA as a cybersecurity company or leading cybersecurity firms, how do we tackle this?
So it actually has two dimensions, and I'm glad that this we celebrate such kinds of events because it just improves the awareness. But coming to our the payment ecosystem, I think one of the key things that we see is most businesses would need to re-engineer their business processes.
Absolutely.
And bake in systems and do that. And one of the key things that we are trying to help in our customers is data inventorization, right? So it is not just for future data, but the existing data elements as well. Most organizations today do not have an inventory of their data,
right?
And starting with that, I think, is a fundamental construct. And I know many of these compliances have dates, including our very own DPDP. And one of the key things that we are seeing is that organizations should start early in terms of discovering their data, inventorizing it, classifying the data so that they can take appropriate protection mechanisms. Otherwise, they would, as the saying goes, if you don't know what you are going to protect, then how are you going to protect?
Consumers of the globe who depend on the end consumers for their business to generate. They depend on a lot of this PI information from the customers to customize their plans, customize their routines on their purchasing behavior, study those analysis and market themselves better to get generate businesses. Now with DPDP coming up, that's all going to be restricted in a very funnel manner where organizations need to take precautions on how much information they can collect from the consumer and also inform them at the same time that, hey, I am going to be collecting your information and using it in this specific way. So how are these businesses going to be impacted in the long run if their whole core value revolves around customizing their entire portfolio to the customers that they serve? So how is that going to impact?
So in the overall construct, there is going to be some immediate impact in order to do business process engineering. But in the long run, I believe it's a win-win situation for all, because at the end of the day, the more you are going to give that assurance to the users, the more they are going to be trusting the system.
Right.
And it's only going to be a win-win because it's all about improving the trust in the ecosystem. Today, For example, people do not give genuine data when you're actually sharing with business owners, right? So people do know. So perhaps with these kinds of systems and assurances in place, people will be more willing to come forward and give, personal information if it is used in the right intent, with the right purpose, and right assurance mechanism. So I think in the end, objective of this implementation is only going to help all businesses, because it's just going to make improve the trust levels in the ecosystem.
There you have it, everyone. Those are some key insights from Dharshan, founder at SISA. Thank you so much, Dharshan, for your time.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you for having me over.